I'm Barry Tramel with the Oklahoman. I believe that punishment should always fit the crime. So when Lindsay Lohan is arrested for another DUI, her sentence should be 6 months of house arrest with nothing on the television except Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, starring Lindsay Lohan. When Imelda Marcos, owner of 3,000 pairs of shoes, is convicted of government corruption in the Philippines, she should be made to daily walk the Manila summer sidewalks, barefoot. All those county commissioners from Oklahoma who took kickbacks, they should have to live on country roads with potholes a foot deep. And this goes for sports too. Especially goes for sports. If the feds or George Mitchell or Sherlock Holmes can ever get the goods on Barry Bonds for steroid use or perjury or just plain being a general pain in the butt, he should not necessarily face prison time or even a 4-game Tampa Bay Kansas City series, which is more painful. Here's the better punishment. Send Bonds to a mascot convention. Make him spend a weekend with Pistol Pete or Herbie the Husker or any of the other big-headed mascots that adorn the sports world. Let Bonds know what it feels like to be around a freak whose head is 14 sizes too big for his body. And what of Tim Donaghy, the NBA ref who this week pled guilty in federal court to conspiracy charges, alleging that he passed along inside info on NBA games? Well, Donaghy's talents as an arbiter of basketball shouldn't go to waste, but he also must learn his lesson. We couldn't make him ref a Texas Tech Duke basketball game where he could dodge chairs and be dog-cussed by Bobby Knight, who would be the most pleasant of the two coaches involved, since Mike Krzyzewski is an insufferable ref baiter who believes the Blue Devils are entitled to every call. Better yet, we could put Donaghy on women's basketball, where his colleagues will blow their whistles every 14 seconds, reminding Donaghy of what he's lost, which is a well-played Atlanta Hawks-Charlotte Bobcats game. But no, the best tonic for Donaghy's crime is indeed the big house, and I don't mean State Fair Arena. Put him in the federal hoosgow and let him work off his restitution by reffing inmate games. You think Tim Duncan gripes about calls? You think Mark Cuban is unreasonable from just behind the bench? Wait until Scarface Maloney brandishes a shank and warns you to do a little better on the whistle. Wait until the guy with the snake tattoo across his face tells you how he'll see you in the shower next time you blow a call. Donaghy will long for the days when Rasheed Wallace would go ballistic. And finally, what of that great humanitarian Michael Vick, who any day now is expected to plead guilty to federal dogfighting charges? Some might say send him to the pen and make him play backup quarterback to Adam Sandler. Others say tie him to a chair at a meeting of PETA and let the animal rights crowd take turns hammering away. There wouldn't be much left of Mr. Vick. But I've got a better idea. Remember, the punishment should fit the crime. Vick likes dogfighting? I say let him dogfight. Put him in a cage with the meanest pit bull you can find. Somehow, I don't think PETA will protest.